Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. Willkommen. I apologize for being late. I realized, I said I was going to be online at 5 o'clock, which, to be fair, knowing my day, was actually going to be kind of tough. I think I only walked through the door at about 1:45 from the jobs. And then I realized, oh crap, I've not streamed for so long, I should probably get everything set up and ready to go. So that is what we've done. We're all ready. We're all set up. I played a little bit this morning, and by a little bit, I mean I got my mall set up. I posted a quick picture in the Discord chat. Basically, all we've done is we've gotten ourselves outfitted, and we got the mall loaded up. Love it. And the mall is loaded up with extra bags. I don't know if you know this or not, but you can load 4 extra Argo bags into the back of this thing. Okay, it's wishful thinking at this point. We can all agree. Wishful thinking. But it is what it is. So, we managed to get everything loaded up. I'm all equipped. That being said, let me just check really quickly. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the inventory system having like a ridiculous amount of delay. I'm not quite sure what people have been... This is the only bit that annoys me right now, right? If I move my mouse away, it stays up. And then you have to sort of mouse over it again to sort of get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know. People have been saying that this is going to take 30 seconds. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. I mean, I think, you know, it's still got latency. But as with anything, Star Citizen, you load these servers up, everything gets a little slow. Okay, so today, we're going to go do some mining. We're going to fuck around and see what's up. Right now, we're going to do some asteroid mining. Okay. Now I hear you. Oh, I've got to also remember, there's no more button here to press F. They actually worked on this thing. It actually has buttons that work. And elevators that are punctual. Look at this. So good. I do like this thing. I think they did a great job of this. It works great. Okay, as you can see, these are my 4 extra Argo bags. So we can go mining for quite a while here. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've watched all the videos that they've put out, but I couldn't tell you today necessarily all the changes that they've put in. I know there's crafting. I know that to get the blueprints, you have to do missions. And you have to get rep. That is the extent of my knowledge. So this is what we're going to go do. We know mining, right? I know mining's changed a little bit, but we know mining.
Systems activating. Systems on.
New engine noises. Noise. We like it. Interesting, no shields coming on there. There you go. Okay, so we got some shields. All right, good deal. So what we're going to do is we're literally just going to go out ice mining. All right, not ice mining, but mining. We want to take a look and we want to see what's changed, right? Now I'm in Lawville because Lawville's my fav. But eventually we're going to want to probably move to Bagzilevsky and Hull 1. But for right now, this will work.
Landing gear up.
There you go, do some beauty shots for you. Levski is a stunning place, is it not? Well, they've added thruster noise to this. You never used to be able to hear the thrusters. I'm just idling the engines. Nice. So this is net new. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to power out for a little bit. And then we'll start scanning for some rocks. It's not going to take us long. I think we were literally like 10 clicks away, something like that last time. Ooh, what we got over here? Fancy. Alright. Alright. We're going to get into quantum mode. Ooh. I'm not sure why it popped me out there. Did they change the key to get out the engine? To get out the... Alright, I was trying to just twist here. Oh, well, I'm liking the engine noises. That is really quite good. The goal here is quite easy, folks. We're literally just going to jump out a little certain distance from Levski. And we're just going to start doing some mining. Now, the good stuff... they have a new event set up. Which for sure we'll go do at some point. But for right now, I just want to see what's different in mining. I say this every patch, and I will continue to say it every patch. Every patch is a little bit different. They make little tweaks. They made some pretty substantial mining tweaks this time around. I do like the engine noises for this. They do a great job. They always do. They always do. Alright, here we go. Alright, immediately we got some signatures. Now, the signatures mean absolutely nothing to me. There is a rhyme and a reason behind them. I did see somebody make a Reddit post about what to expect under certain signatures. But, ooh, we got some ice. Very nice. Should we mine some ice? Is ice rare? Scanning at 700 meters. That's a nice change. Okay, so we have some mediocre ice. So I know that 500 is good, right? Should we mine it just to see? Let's see, can I get in between all of them? I'm liking the UI element so far, it's pretty good. There you go. Let's try that. God, you can hear a lot more of the industrial noises peeking through, right? It's cool. Alright. It's funny, the audio sounds like it's coming through speakers in the ship. It could be. It could be. Oh. it's a good cup of tea. Alright, let's turn this thing on. As you can see, we're going for the Stampede and Surges again. Why not? It was doing well for us for quite a while. Alright, too far. Okay, it's worth a try. Alright, we can break this one. And then we can potentially break this one. So here we go. Let's just give it a go. Again, I don't know if ice is valuable. I remember it used to be really valuable. But of course, everything has changed now. Maybe ice is the new Hephaestonite. Who knows? I do not do my research, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, okay, there's a little bit of bleed across. Oh, I mean, I love 100% raw ice. Now, again, this is 254, so most of this stuff is crap. But again, the idea here is we're not efficiently mining. We're just checking out what does mining look like. Like, we don't care right now. Again, we're not doing the crafting. We're not doing any of that stuff. Now, we could go do the missions. And in fact, we probably will tonight. But I don't know how the missions work. So, for example... Ooh, and I know we can just pick that stuff up straight away because it's 100%. I also just want to sort of get this out of the way. Okay. I saw a really funny post on Reddit today, people complaining about not being able to see the quality number behind materials when mining something like Hephaestonite. The irony, of course, being who the hell is mining Hephaestonite? Alright, we're doing some straight 100s here. Always good. Okay, we got a crap rock. What else we got? Now, one thing you know, again, it takes a little bit to figure out is where should you be spending your time when you're mining. I think obviously the missions will help with that, right? Because then the missions just dictate where you need to spend your time, right? It's simple enough. I'm curious though with crafting, right? Like, what do you need? You know what I mean? You need copper. I mean, I assume the idea is you get a specific blueprint and then you just go and you grab those materials. So it's not like you can just sort of go out and load up on copper, and because you need all of this, or you need, you know, you need sort of this rarity. I did also see that in the next pass at this, there is the intent of adding a tertiary resource. Or a secondary resource for refining, to make the refined material better quality, which by the way is great. I love that idea. I do prefer the idea though that, like, you know, if you want to make steel, right? The steel is just steel, and it will just sort of take on whatever the quality of the iron. So like I think you should still be able to sort of like re-smelt iron. I always think, you know, when you're doing like gold, like if you're trying to melt gold in the crucible, or you know, do things like that, you have to add other materials to the gold to make the gold better, right? Well, fortunately we're getting 0 inert out of that one. Oh, this is the high quality ice in a singular rock. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. So a lot of these rocks have this really high quality in them, but it's like it has 2 ices, a good ice and a crappy ice. I'd be curious to know if that's a clean cut every time, so you always get the good ice as like a 100% good ice cut. I don't know. Curious to see. I just think it's funny that I'm mining ice. It's like being back in Eve. Also, we basically mined this whole ice rock, and we've not even got 15 SCU yet. We're going to be really schizophrenic with the materials that we pull out. Like, we're just going to pull a bit of everything, like, really no choice at all. Anything that we can mine, we're just going to pull out. 64. Fuck it, it's a shitty ice. Let's just try and go for 100s if we can. Just because it seems to be letting us do a lot of that. So far I'm happy. Mining is pretty clean. I'm going to assume, though, that 254 stuff is basically abandonable. Just, like, not good. Ooh, we got some 557. It's, like, not even... How much is that? Yeah, it's just not even worth... It's not a lot. Okay, so splits still happen. Good news is... Ooh, we got a 611. I wonder what the top quality rating is on a rock. I thought it was 500 5 minutes ago, but I've immediately been proven wrong. So I guess we shall see. Ooh, Flyboy, where are you going? Ah, you're okay, you're useless. We don't want you. I love the noises. Obviously, it's space. We shouldn't be hearing any noise, but listen. If you're sitting in space for too long with no noise, it's going to get a bit boring, isn't it? We need some... Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be a little blow up. Oh my god. Sorry. I gotta get used to doing this again. Oh shit, this could be bad. Ouch. I kept clicking the button. I've got noobitis here. Ooh. Ooh, my game froze. That was not fun. I was worried for a second there. One thing I do need to do, I do need to check what graphics I'm set up to be using right now, whether it's DX11 or Vulkan. Now this has got some of the good stuff in, we want to keep that, which means we don't want to blow this up at all. We don't know what the good stuff does yet, but like we know it exists. I'm doing like a nervous second click for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Like I know not to be clicking and I'm still just clicking it on. It's not like this matters, right? So interestingly enough, we're going to have quite big cargo manifests if all of the mining qualities change. Again, we're still talking about pretty small quantities of material here. Now, this is the one difference between, or one of the main differences between planetary mining and asteroid mining. Asteroids, in my opinion, are on average much smaller, so better for solo mining. But I think it is, you just get different resources, right? I don't know necessarily if it's better or worse, but if you're in a mall, you know, you have double the carrying capacity, so like why wouldn't you? Also, like with your lasers, like you can just get bigger things. So I don't know, in my mind you do sort of want to go where the tool is best suited. Okay, there's a little bit of the good stuff in here. See what I mean about the second click? That's the third time I've done it now. Did it again. I've been playing a lot of shooters recently, and I'm pretty confident it's because of that. I mean, this isn't even taking up much cargo space, but we'll head on out. We'll take another quick look at the other rock here, just to see if it's worth mining, and then we'll just peace on out. You gotta double tap them. Something like that, Lexi. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Happy Thursday. I never said I'd do this again, but here I am ice mining. Oh, it's Friday. Of course it is. Of course it is. You're so far in the head. So far ahead. Oh my god. I'm all over the place. The work week is getting to me. Why is it so dark in here? Alright. Here we go. The music literally sounds like it's coming from a speaker somewhere in the ship here. Alright, is this any good? It's like 20 SEU of ice. Should we just say screw it? Let's head on. Yeah, let's head on. Let's go find something else. Well, this seems like a good find immediately. Let's see what we got. Bexelite. Wait a sec. Bexelite? Oh, did they rename? Oh, they renamed rocks. So you actually know what the prime material in the rock is. Oh my days. Oh my days. About time. Oh my gosh. We needed this.
Did you?
We needed this so badly, because now I can scan at a distance and pick and choose what I want to mine. Now, I'm assuming, you know, here you go, big crazy theory, that these materials, the crappy 257s, they're probably pretty crappy, I'm assuming. Okay. Alright. My laser's a little big, so we'll just pop off a, you know, it's a common problem people have. Okay. Alright, let's go get some Bexlite. Why not? I do know that they have changed. Gold is really big monies again. It was a matter of time before gold came back. I think we all knew at some point gold was going to be back. All right. Okay, interesting. So I'm not getting through a 30k rock solo anymore. So let's try some modules. We'll try the Stampede first. Nope. Alright, let's try the Surge. Alright, let's try 3 Surges. Alright, you cheeky fucker. Alright, get on it there. Well, that is what we call not fair, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can save my modules. Alright. Well, we detonated that one. I have no idea. I just saw ice, so I mined ice. Really as simple as that. I'm getting some mixed signals on these rocks. I'll tell you that much. Alright, I am in the red though, so let's move a little further. No, I saw ice. I remember ice used to be worth a lot to sell. So it was the first rock I saw. And the rule is you mine the first rock you see. That way you don't care about it unless it's suddenly a god rock, and then you can care about it. I have not done any of the missions yet either, so I'm going to do my first run, and then we'll go do some missions. See how it goes, anyway.
Mining mode off. Mining mode on.
Meh. Alright. Let's go mine these two. And apparently I need to get up close to these guys. Was not expecting that. Why the lights are off in here? Turret damaged. I mean, that's not a surprise that they're damaged, is it? Ooh, I guess I can... Here we go. Can I just turn lights on? Okay, one of my guns and one of my mining lasers. We got some damage. Okay. Clear all. Yes, please. Alright. I don't know. For some reason the lights are off down there. Well, that's okay. We're in mining mode. We don't want people to be able to see our lights. Okay. What the deuce, Batman? What in the world, man? I was like 40 meters distant between my initial positioning and that positioning. That is crazy. Alright, here we go. 1 module, 2 module, 3 module. Is there lag? I feel like something's going wrong here. How can you shoot up that high and then not shoot up that high again? I don't know. This is an interesting one, huh? Let's try it one more time and then we'll go mine something else. But Bexelite does not like us. So it's keeping it static. You know what it is? It's the instability. It's 100% the instability. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We're learning lessons. It's good to know that the laser audio bug is still in game. I look forward to trying to figure out how to fix that one in the future. My God, we've detonated some rocks already. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can... There you go. Laser heads off. No. Alright. I might have to turn off game audio. Or maybe just do a quick log off. Alt F4, jump back in again.
Systems off.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to do a quick little F4. Here you go, hold on. Whoop. Oh. So much nicer now that the audio is gone. Alright, let's just jump back in. Man, we detonated those rocks. Detonated them. That was a tough day. A tough day in the mines. All right, here we go. Let's get the game back up again. Yeah, unfortunately we got hit with the laser bug, the mining laser bug. So do a quick jump out, jump back in again, and then we should be golden. Okay, it should just drop me back into the cockpit, and then we can head on out. Should. Will it? I don't know. Also, we just used a huge amount of our modules trying to break these rocks. So I don't think you can double surge anymore. Based on the inconsistency of what that instability seems to be doing to the power to a rock, I do think that's maybe been scrubbed as an option. So we'll probably need to take a look at something that potentially drops that. Alright, let's turn engines. Oh yeah.
Systems off.
I remember now. We turned everything off.
Systems
Alright. Bye bye Bexelite. We tried to break you. It just turns out you were too strong. Too strong for us. Alright, let's see what we got. Scan it down. By the way, I love that we can now see what the rocks are. Alright, we got debris. We don't care about debris. What are you? Many rocks. That's got to be debris. Ooh, we got iron. Is iron any good? I just don't know. Alright, we got Bexolite again. Let's try and get some Bexolite. My ship is all blinking now because I have detonated several rocks. Should we stop by the iron ore just to see if it's any good? What do you think? Maybe it's good, you know? I don't know. I'm not the boss of the rocks. Nope. Again, like, I don't know really what I'm looking for here. It looks like all of these good materials come in at about 5%. Well, I didn't know you could get to 759 quality. That's pretty good. But it seems to me that you get a tiny little bit of the really good stuff. And then a lot more of the other. So is it worth just... See, this is a really big rock, right? That's a 40k rock. What do you think? Go for the... It's only 3% though, right? So, what's that? Not even 1 SCU of the good stuff. This isn't even 1 SCU of the good stuff. So that's 271. It's 254. Should we just go for it? Just say pick it up anyway. Whatever. Let's just try and pick it up anyway. Oh, I love they've added so much more atmospheric audio to the ship. I love it. Alright. Let's see if we can break a 40k with... Yeah, my ship is not happy. See if we can break a 40k with our surges under Stampede. Okay. Alright, interestingly, my mining laser is not working anymore. It's got to be this power thing. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Same old bugs. Okay, here we go. So let's try it with the Stampede and the Surges. Stampede. Surge. Now we get a little bit. Let's try Surge 2. I mean, obviously this is a bit silly, but... Boom. There we go. We were losing one of the modules anyway, so I thought, fuck it. Let's just blow it. Let's see what we get. Alright, we got a whole load of 271 iron. Oh, wait a second. Why is all my cargo gone to 0? Oh, my ice disappeared. Does ice turn into water and then evaporate? I've literally lost all that ice I mined. Alright, well, Alt F4 failure. That's a bit sad, isn't it? We had a whole lot of ice. How long have we been mining for? Like 30 minutes? We had 30 minutes worth of ice and it's all gone. Oh no, there it is. Oh god. Whew. I was worried. Like, we worked damn hard for that ice. I can't believe they renamed the rocks to the material. So good. So, it's been such a long time coming. Oh, so close. Obviously, we lost probably all the good stuff, but whatever. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not sure why I'm using a module here. I don't need to be. Woo. What did I get hit by? Alright, as you can see, all my modules are gone. Okay, we can't get it. I don't know why we got hit there. Weird. Okay, that one's too far. And then this one is... Yeah, I'm not mining that one either. Okay, that's good. Let's go put some new modules on this bad boy. And then let's go get something else. We've mined iron. We've got ice. What other eyes can we get? Oh, my ship is so fucked up. So fucked up already. What are you... No, I don't... You put that back, fella. Jeez. Just stealing... I'm stealing my own fuses. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if you still need to do the old... add remove, but we'll do it anyway. I put my all my guns and tools and stuff in here. All right, let's go do it. Let's go do our night shift repairs on the old boat. Oh, it looks beautiful. This is going to cost so much to repair. Mr. Angry, hello. How you doing, my friend? How are you doing? How exactly do we get blueprints? I see them on... I've done like 4 missions. I think it's rep and missions, right? I understand it to be rep and missions. Yeah, I understand it to be rep and missions, but yeah, it's I think chance. Yeah, I don't necessarily. I remember people complaining about the chance, but I'm assuming the rep stuff will be known. Alrighty, let's get back to it. They scan. That's right. That's right, Angry. Always be scamming. That's the Star Citizen promise. Alright, what we want to find is a gold rock. I know that much. I have no mining module, no mining gadgets, so I can't test those yet, but we will test those out at some point. Alright, we got a 72. Let's see what this is. Screw Bexlite. We've tried Bexlite. It's been our doom so far. Ooh, look at all these rocks. So many rocks. Ice? Do we need more ice? I don't know what ice is worth. Is it worth it? I don't know. Lindinium? Alright, is that any good? Oh, don't send me any money. I got more money than I'll ever be able to spend. We'll go get some lindinium. Just because I can't remember if it's good or not, and I'm not going to be upset if we pick it up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got something like 15 mil, something like that. Let's take a look. I've got a lot. Yeah, 12 mil. I got more than I could comfortably spend for a little while. You know what I mean? I'm not moving. Oh. Alright, let's get this lindinium. Now, I bet you this lindinium is going to be the rarest and the greatest of the lindiniums. It's going to have a lindinium lineage all the way back to the times of the Vikings. I bet ya. I bet ya. Alright, here we go. Lindinium. Were you worth the trek, the hours, the millions of years it took to create you? Were you worth it? I don't know, guys, you tell me. That seems pretty good. Like, it's a pretty reasonable sized rock. What do we think? Should we get it anyway? Alright, it says we're in the blow up area. Let's not blow up. Alright. We've blown up enough today. I am loving the Division 2. I have a buddy that's been very addicted to the Division 2 for many years now. And I figured I would take my break in gaming to join him and play with him for a little while. So I've been really enjoying it. It's been cool. It's God, what was it? $3? I think it was like, oh no, I think I spent $13 in the end to play that game. So it was a very cheap game, and it's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Alright, here you go. Let's see, what do I need? How fucking insane. What? Alright, fuck you, man. There is no way. Alright, let's press F for our respects for that lindinium rock. It was a rock, it had a family, and it no longer exists now. There is no evidence other than video that I just did that. So we won't talk about it. Okay, we're going to keep it a secret. This is between you and I. No more may know about... Dude, I just fucking nuked that rock. Alright, so this is what we've learned in this short time mining this patch. The dual surge build no longer works. Will you stop taking this fucking fuse? Oh my god. I don't even know what it's turning off every single time it does that. We are all types of broken. Ugh. Alright, can I turn off the warning lights? Is there like a... Yeah, I know I fucked up, button. Oh my god, I can't believe we just nuked that rock so hard. Listen, okay? We had to do things our way, okay? And that comes at a price to Lindinium rocks. No one else. Only Lindinium rocks. Alright. I really hope Lindinium was worth nothing, guys. Alright, we got some Torite, whatever that is. I mean, I think Torite's probably the next good choice because I've never heard of it. Oh, it's the sacred Lindinium. We found the cousin of our Lindinium rock. Alright, let's go do Torite first because we've not blown up a Torite rock yet. We've not upset the Torite guild quite yet, anyway. And then we'll go and we'll take a look at the Lindatort, or whatever it's called. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, now I don't know if Torite is worth a damn, but that's my first 300 grade. We got a 400 grade. That leads me to believe that this is a particularly shit material. I don't know, this actually seems pretty good. It's used in LMGs, is it? Alright, let's break this rock then. Okay, instead of using giant fuck off Helix 2, let's see what our side lasers look like. I do have my helmet on, right? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Shall we try this again, ladies and gentlemen? I need another sip of caffeinated courage. That's the good stuff right there.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Oh! Okay. Right now, we're at about a 50% rock destroying rate. Oh my god. That was that the good rock? I hope that wasn't the good rock. Oh my god, I just they've changed mining, folks. They have definitely changed mining. It is not what it was last patch. So what happened there was, so typically what you do is you mid power, you watch the green bar move. If it moves very slowly, then you're all good, right? Just yank it to full and you're probably going to be okay. What happened there was it just fucking exploded. Oh, I love that rattle. Alright. So let's try it again, shall we? Now, to be fair, this is a bigger rock. So this is a 16k. I'm not quite sure if my side laser will break it, but we'll give it a go. And then I have two different mods on each side, I'm pretty sure. So we'll try both mods on both sides just to see if they do any better with the Kleins. Dude, I think that's so funny. I just went onto my side laser and just absolutely wrecked it. Oh, again, it's so funny. Like, I do really enjoy mining every patch because it is just really different every time. Alright, let's cut this back. So the Klein 2 is not doing a 17k rock below optimal. Let's try the other side. I can't remember what laser I have on the other side. Let's give that a go. Oh, this is so funny. I should maybe close all the doors to the ship, you know? Like, do all the doors need to be open? Okay, what have I got on this one? We've got the Riga, so this is extra laser power. Now look at that instability. I don't know if you saw that. It went from not moving to it just shot the fuck up. So take a look at my instability. 807, that is a lot. Wow. Okay, what I need to try and find is, can I neutral this? Man, I am not liking that spike. Oh, we broke it. Holy shit. That took a little bit of work. Alright, well, we've got a 100% taurite. I love it. Already just in... You know what? Here you go. Let's leave this one. Let's do the focus on the other laser. There you go. My God, that was I just can't believe how I've not like insta-gibbed a rock like that in such a long time. Such a long time. All right, here you go. This'll do it better because this is the focus, so it gives me a little less power, which is okay. How? It's the same rock. I'm not sure what's happening here. This is the same laser. I feel like there's something I'm missing. There's got to be something I'm missing here. So, I think maybe the idea here is instability is something that really needs to be managed. I mean, I'm assuming that's got to be it, right? I guess I could just pick all this up. Oof da. Yeah, these spikes are pretty insane. So this is 11 SCU, 4.5K. That was about how big the other rock was, by the way. Yeah, the instability here is just bonkers. So I'm going to assume material-based instability. That makes sense, right? So each material is going to have probably a different level of instability. I mean, it makes sense, right? And I'm assuming the better the material, the higher the instability. Something like that. madness. Blueprints in EED are in Pyro. Oh, okay, awesome. I have not done that much research yet. Alright, well, we've learned our lesson, guys. Never 100% a rock. Or even turn a laser on. That one's just toast. There's no way I'm mining that one. No way I'm mining that one. This one is mineable. Guys, I'm at 27. 27%. My ship is just getting so wrecked. Parallax is dead to me. It needs Karenite. I have Karenite if you need some Karenite. Unless it deleted itself. I can take a look when I get back. Angry, it is literally going to sit in my bank until whenever, right? So you are all good, bud. Again, I don't know if I still have it. I'll have to double check. So of course I collected all of that stuff for the Polaris, right? All right, let's go try and find another material. Was this a good rock? No. Alright. We were going to go look for the cousin, right? I remember now. We're going to try and find the cousin of the Lindinium that we destroyed. We want to make sure that there's no family for that Lindinium to return to. There he is. Alright. I do love all the audio. They did a great job with the passes. It's against my philosophy. I want a high quality weapon from easy materials instead of medium quality. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if it's an expensive material, don't waste it on anything shitty. Get something good. I agree. No, I agree with that logic. It's like, you know, how early do you sort of spend your resources, right? Do you wait till you have something so you can spend it just once and have something really good, or and save up, or do you spaff it away on nothing? Here we go. Oh, it's a 329. Yeah, let's do it. Again. Fuck knows what that means at the end of the day. It's a 22k rock, though. So we might have to cook the son of a bitch. So 27 was... I needed to use the modules on the 27. Here we go. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. And then I'm going to go refill my cup of tea. Because it's been an hour, and you know what? I need a cup of tea. Alright, here we go. 30% power. We got nothing. Nothing at 40. Holding. 50. Holding. 60. Nothing, governor. Nothing at 70. Nothing at 80. Ooh, 90. We're tickling it. Alright, 100. 100. We got nothing. Alright, here we go. Let's try the Stampede. Okay, I got nothing on the Stampede. Let's try the Surge. Hold on to your titties. Alright, Surge number 3. Listen, okay. What we found out today, alright, is that Surge times 2 just doesn't work. We have successfully killed now 2 members of the Lindinium family. Alright. This repair bill is going to be astronomical. I should have brought some extra modules out. You know what? That's what I should have done. Yeah, I know. You're beaten up. Jeez. I don't even think there's any point me trying to sort of swap bags here. I might as well just go back and try and repair. Alright, I'm going to leave you with a quick F4 of our beautiful ship. And I'm going to go refill my cup of tea. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. A cup of tea in hand. We gotta go find ourselves another rock to kill. Ah, so good. This is what I'm actually gonna do, okay? I am actually going to swap out one of my surges for the Riga. Because I don't think it makes any sense having 2 surges. Obviously, it's still working, but the problem is it's making the... I mean, again, I'm not sure if you're looking at that instability when I do that. It's making the instability basically switch to 1,000,000. Oh no, Stampede is fine. Surge. Can GTFO. Surges just get you into trouble, that's what we found out. And may you learn from my lessons. Alright, now I think I have 2 Rigas here. So I don't know necessarily how much better that is. Again, instability wise. I'm assuming it's not that great, so we'll figure this out. Oh, these bags just ready to be filled with goodies. Alright, should we try and find another rock to kill? To save. There you go, we're gonna change the language. If we call it saving rocks, then history will remember us as truly great miners. I just love that I can now see the name of the rocks. Aluminium. Ooh. What else we got? This is so much better, just being able to scan something down really quick. Just to see the material. Oh, so just... Okay, remember all that time we spent mining Quantanium? And the amount of time it takes to fly between rocks to see if you found Quantanium. Just crazy town. This is so much better. No, we're looking for Londinium. Where are you? Don't hide from me, sir. That is going to be debris. Okay, there's more aluminium. There you go. Also, interestingly enough, I've only seen Lindinium in single rock finds so far. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more rice. I'm seeing a lot more ice than we saw in previous patches. So again, assuming it's not worth much. Alright, let's get some Bexlite, because we've not actually gotten any Bexlite yet. Let me just double check. Yeah, we've not got any. I love the rattle. Look at how everything's rattling. Oh, it's so good. Alright, here you go. Here's the question. When does it start scanning? I noticed it started scanning at about 700. 800. Oh, that's so good. All right, this is a giant rock. I'm not going to be able to solo mine that one. We've figured this one out. Although look at how low that resistance is. I don't know. Maybe we give it a go. But I think the answer is no there. I think we could get that one. And this is a teeny tiny. Ooh. Oh, yeah, okay, I see it. It's actually got 3 grades of Bexalate in this one. Oh, no, it's got gold. And some borates. Okay, let's try and get both of those rocks. Alright, let's try and get this one. A 22. I'm curious to see how a 22 looks. My god, our ship. Repair me, please. It calls to me every time I run to the mining laser. Nay! Not until we have Lindinium. Which is obviously called Londinium, right? I think we can all agree. Alright, here we go. Mining laser power down to 0. Well, 30. We got 40. We got 50. Instability still in the positive. That's great. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Alright, no movement at 22. Alright, let's get the stampede going. All 1. Okay, we got nothing. Let's try the surge. All 2. Still positive. What the... I'm just struggling. Absolutely struggling here with... just struggling, guys. And that was a positive instability. Jesus, this is awful. And by the way, server's great. Or at least it was great. The increased Quantanium engine storage. They might have done. I mean, I know that they're actively tweaking that stuff, right? Oh god, that was awful. That's just too... Okay, there you go. Let's go for the small one. We just detonated another rock, guys. We're going to have to figure out these modules. We are going to absolutely have to figure out these modules here. Surges might just... So, okay. The challenge is, because obviously I'm solo mining, right? That for me to break some of these rocks, you're going to need things like surges and stampedes. The question is... are you able to? Because at some point, it's not, you know... unreasonable to assume they might just make it that surges are so hard to use that they are basically just making solo mining hard, right? So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe that is what we're seeing here. The death of surges. That spike from nothing in 10%. Holy shit. That is some craziness. So that was the difference between 80% and 90%. Was half the green in, what, under a second? So maybe with the new mining, you're literally looking for, you know, a positive point just above neutral buoyancy, perhaps, right? And perhaps any more than that is just gonna get you killed. So one of the, you know, again, with these games as well, it's just like any skill. You need to build this sort of knowledge up with how this stuff works, and you only figure that out with time, right? You need to break many rocks to figure out how the rocks are going to behave at any given moment, right? Alright, let's see what we got. Whole lot of backslide. Oh no, that was actually garbage. That was 62% garbage. Alright, we got some gold at least. I love how my material list is now so long, it's going off the screen. Why not? We got the material. We got the room. Pick up a little bit. And again, I don't know how much any of this stuff is worth. You know what I mean? I'm just literally just going for stuff and just picking it up. A little bit of gold. Why not? Let's pick it up. Good bit of borays there. Ugh. We'll leave that. I guess we can break it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is going to be a spiker. This one was always going to be a little tough to break. But it is what it is. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, crappy inert. Crappy inert. Nah, that one's alright. Less inert. Tons of inert. Alright, we'll skip that one. Not good. Yeah, not good. Alright, let's see. It's not that much. Leave it. Alright. Last reasonable rock. Come on, buddy. Come on, be good. Be good. Ugh. It's not. And I bet you I detonate it. Yeah, it's a detonator. Alright, let's just see. See if I can coax it. Oh, these spikes. They're not easy to handle. That's as good as it gets. Again, this isn't much in the way of material, so we're not really losing anything here. 51% inert. Ignore. Ignore. Alright. Let's go find something else. I think we should try and find... You know what would be pretty funny to see right now is a Quantanium rock. Alright, buddy. I know you're reminding me. Actually, while I do that, let me just... Did I turn the music on or keep it off? Yeah, I kept it on. Okay, good deal. And let's see, did it turn on? Field of view 95, motion blur off. Good. Okay. All right, let's see what we see. We got mortarite. Interesting. I am starting to run over a bit more. Should we do some aluminium? Again, we got room. Sounds like an airplane taking off. Oh, that would be debris. What about you, buddy? Okay. Should we get aluminium or should we skip aluminium? Do you think we need it? I don't know. It's not a cool material like iron is, but there is lots of rocks. So. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got. Who knows? Maybe we get some, like, insanely high quality aluminium. Nice. It scans at 1,000 out. That is very good. Alright. Okay, so it is kind of worth it. Alright. Well, let's look for some high quality then. 333, 282. We'll get the best one and then leave the rest. 284. 337. And the final one, 353. That's perfect. Alright. Let's go get it. We should be able to use our side laser with this one as well. So let's go use side laser. It's always a little worrying when you can't see the rock that you're trying to mine. There it is. Alright, 20%. 50%. 70, 90. All right, 100. It looks like it's only just moving up. Okay, so we've got a tiny little bit of instability. We're at 3 instability. We're at 0 resistance. This rocket's just going to crack open for me. It's going to be a good little rock. Oh. So outside of still trying to figure out the instability of rocks, it's pretty cool. I'm liking the changes to the mall. I'm very happy with those overall. I've not seen any issues with the inventory as people seem to be having. It seems to be pretty reasonable to me. My server FPS is 30, which is awesome. I'm on 60 frames, but I may be on VSync. Let's take a look. I am not. Okay. Usually in space in the last patch I was on about 80. So I'm seeing a bit of a drop here. Alright, let's hide that. Alright, we're going to break this rock eventually. Alright. Let's go check Discord really quickly. Alright. Here we go. Let's take a look. So we're going to get some good 353 out of this. 61%. So we should be getting what? 20? About 20 something SCU, maybe 25 SCU of high grade aluminium, guys. High grade. You know what that means? We're going to be able to sell it and we're going to make millions. Alright. Alright, let's start scanning. Let's see what we got. Oh, you love to see 100s. Let's break it. So, just in case you aren't aware, usually what I do is on one of my side lasers, I'm always going to put a focus 2 on it if I can, just to try and drop the power. So that way a rock that would be basically destructible with any size 2 laser, I have a little bit of a chance of mining it. Now it does mean, unfortunately, that obviously if I hit any really big rocks, that I lose a little bit of a chance to sort of mine it, but I think the opportunity cost to mining these small things is just better than potentially finding a god rock, which we've not really seen yet. Alright, these are all hundreds. We know because we broke the rock. Alright, let's see what else we get. Ooh, another 100. I'm assuming 353 is pretty good in terms of resource quality for the base materials. Obviously we've seen, 600, 700s in small quantities, but to get a lot of 353 seems pretty good. Again, no instability, no resistance. I'm not seeing any spikes. Okay, we don't need to wait for it to scan. We know it's hundreds. And also, the scanning time of rocks is tiny. I am on a server with 30 frames per second, so that's probably why that's happening. I won't get too excited that that's going to be a thing moving forward. I think we can all agree that that's been a rarity in this game. God, this is actually split really well. 3 rocks about 100% so far. Nice and happy about that. We got some good corundum. Happy with that. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. That is just what we needed. So again, we know this is hundreds. Split's been very good so far. Less so on this one. And I'll just move around to the next. Just because we know this isn't a great split, I might as well scan those down with the others. Ooh, another hundy. Not a big rock, but it'll do. Again, anything that's 100 is really good. It just takes a little bit less time to sort of have to deal with it. Oh, no, sorry. That was 50%. We didn't want that. Oh, God. These split out terribly. Are these good? Fuck it. Just want to see you. Why not? Crazier things. Alright. Let's see. Well, so far I'm really enjoying mining aluminium. It does seem to be the easier way. There's an option to set map zoom speed. No, they didn't. No way. I'm gonna go try that right now. Yeah, because this was the problem with the the really crazy zoom in and out rate. It just snapped to the system. Ooh. Okay, it still does the out. Okay, it's in the game settings. Okay, let's try it. Still, that's better. That is better. It immediately, as soon as you zoom out from the ship, it zooms to the system. I'm happy to see that. Game settings. What did you call it? Star map zoom speed. Oh yes. Yeah, let's make that slower, eh? I'm an old man. I can't deal with these things that quickly. Alright, it does look like I'm going to have to head back to base at some point soon because I'm starting to get thirsty. You set it to 100, you madman. Holy shit. You're not going to be able to see anything. He's going to be zipping in and out. Just like a crazy person. Lindinium. Ooh, and this is the first time we found several Lindiniums. All of the Lindiniums at this point have been solo finds. So the question is, what's better, Lindinium or Taurite? Right now, Lindinium seems to be playing hard to catch. So I'm assuming Lindinium's the better one. Well, hopefully we're better prepared for the Lindinium right now, okay? We're now Lindinium professionals. We've destroyed 2 rocks. There's no way we could destroy a third. It would be impossible. Here we go. Good rock, bad rock. One click out should start scanning it down. Okay, it looks like 700, 800 meters that it does that. Okay, so pretty small rock. Meh? I don't know. Seems okay. Not a huge rock. Same. Not a huge rock. And same. Let's just try and scoop them all. How big is this one? 16. Let's see if we can use our... we'll try and get a bit closer to it. There you go. We'll try and use our side laser. Just because we know how Lindinium is a little bit quirky. She's a quirky lady, is Lindinium. Let's go. Mission Lindinium. Again, I don't know if it's any good or not. It does seem to just be playing ridiculously hard to get. Now, maybe this is a material that's best mined with like a prospector, right? Maybe size 2 lasers are just too much. Okay, I am getting an impossible. So here you go. I'm just gonna leave it on 100 for a second. We've seen these spike before. Alright, nothing. Alright, we're going to go on to the other side. We're going to see if 10% increased laser power will break it. And then we're going to have to go onto the helix. And then blow it up. Listen, consistency is the key. You as the viewer need to be able to expect certain things. Alright. Here we go. 10% extra power. Still set to impossible. 100% can't do it. Alright. Let's try the Helix. Here we go. Now, I think the Helix was breaking 20k by itself. But the problem here with the Helix is just the instability. Like, it was nigh on unmanageable. And maybe the Klein's not good enough, right? Like, maybe we need... was it the... Not the Lance. Not the Lancet. What am I thinking of? Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to go into the pilot seat. Oh, have we 30k'd? I think I might have 30k'd, ladies and gentlemen. The game, it has stopped. No, weird. It's just not letting me sit in a seat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright. It's just not wanting me to get lindinium. That's what's happening, guys. It's like, you know what? Maybe you don't need lindinium in your life. Which, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to take another quick break. We'll wait for the server to reset. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back again. Let's try this again. Now the question is, did the lindinium rock follow us into the new server? It did. They normally do. They normally do. Alright. We're going to detonate this rock as well. Also, I think actually the rocks have duplicated. There's 2 rocks here. You see how it's flicking? That's because there's currently 2 rocks in that one space. One rock is impossible. The other is fine. What I need to try and do is see if I can find a part of the rock that's maybe not not overlapping. See, one of these rocks should be doable. Problem is, it's a little hard to try and find. Ooh, maybe. I found it. Okay, good. Alright. One bit at a time, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there you go. Stampede. Surge. Fucking surges. I hate surges, man. I don't think surges are usable anymore, guys. I think if we figured out anything today, you know that's going to be a good rock as well. Alright, well, at least we split the big rock, so 80% inert. Alright. Maybe try again. So, oh, Stampede by itself is working. I'm assuming. Here you go, let's see if I can bring it a little bit closer, see if I can get a little higher. 36. We had 36. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we got 36. So this is, again, always going to be the pain and the misery with solo mining, right? Like, you can still mine more in a mall solo than you can with a prospector, but unfortunately, you are reliant on the modules more often than not. Okay, good. Well, at least it's working with the Stampede. I don't know how many more charges I have. Ooh. Oh, wow. My Google phone is telling me, oh no! Shit. I gotta use my surge because my, it's not going to be pretty. No choice though. Unfortunately, my Stampede died. Alright, let's see what we got. You know what? Let's get some Lindinium on board, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. We got some at least. Okay, we got another one. This is only 2 SCU. There is no way this isn't detonating the rocket 37%. F4 will zoom outside the ship. Correct, yes. It still is, I think. I tell you what, Lindinium better be an absolutely amazing resource because it has been a complete ache in the balls to mine. Are you sitting in a seat, Angry? Weird. Maybe it got unbound. My guess would be it's been unbound somehow. Oh, he resetted. Good. Well, I'm glad that worked for you. That's right. Giga reset every time, man. Oh my god. I tell you what, Lindinium's going to give me a freaking headache. Just complete pain in the balls. Alright, let's see. I should have two... I should be able to go to my side lasers to take a look at those two. Unfortunately, though, looking at my drink levels, I'm probably going to have to get back to base and buy myself a beverage after we've gone to the refinery. Oh, I guess I can just check here. If they're any good, if they're worth picking up or not. Ooh. Let's see, we had two here. Impossible to mine sober, I would agree. I would completely agree. That one is not worth it. And that one is not worth it. Alright. What happened to the other rocks? There they are. Okay. They duped again. And oh my god, look at that. 56k mass. Oh, that's a chungus, dude. Alright, let's not... We're going to try and find one more rock. I have enough to pull in 10 SCU. Let's just go mine one more. Let's see what we get. Taurite was kind of easy to mine. I'm just looking for anything that we've not mined yet. Oh, that's debris. Debris. We got some Bexolite. Well, I'd love to see some gold. Just, you know, quick 10 SCU of gold would be quite nice. Ooh, some Savrillium. I have never seen that before. Let's go get that. I'm going to assume Savrillium is really good because I've not seen it yet. Okay, so we've got 2 Savrillium rocks. Come on, be good rocks. We're gonna mine them regardless, just because we only have the 12 SCU remaining, so we might as well, eh? Whew, I'm excited. Is this gonna be good? Let's take a look. Holy shit! Oh my god! Well, that's got to be one of the biggest rocks we've seen so far. That's crazy. That's a 118k rock. Dude, that thing is fucking huge. Even this one, I can't even mine this one. That's a great rock as well. So that's what, 13 plus SCU of Savrillion. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I can't mine these unfortunately, but hey, we know they exist. Actually, you know what? Let's take a picture of the good one. We're gonna do a little screen cap. We'll put it into it. We'll resurrect our mining, our mining Godrock video thingy. All right, where's Snip? There you are. Boom. There we go. We know she's a beauty. Let's get that one on Discord. Godrock sightings. Oh, it's been a long time. Oh my god. July 21st was the last Godrock sighting. Crazy. Alright. How am I doing beverage-wise? We're doing okay. I think we can probably still continue to find one rock. We should be okay. Again, we're assuming here the savvy's the good stuff. And I'm happy to call it savvy from now on. Alright, let's go get Lindinium. There you go, final rock. End this with the Lindinium. Oh, it's sad we couldn't get the Savvy though. That was a really cool rock. So next time what we're gonna do is I just don't necessarily think surges work anymore. But I feel like more evidence is needed, you know? So I think what we're going to do is I'll keep running the dual surge with Stampede. And then what we're going to do is we're going to buy some mining gadgets. Because I think one of the mining gadgets was lowering resistance. I don't know about instability though. I don't know what it did to instability. So perhaps what we need to do is lower resistance and instability with a mining gadget. And can you put 2 different mining gadgets on a rock? I don't know. These are all things that we'll try and figure out, I think, next time. But we still need to mine these. Let's take a look. That one, unfortunately, is going to be too big. What's with all these big rocks just popping up out of nowhere, eh? Okay, this is... yeah, should be mineable. We're going to have to get a little close to it. But that's fine. Let's get to about 60. Boom. Alright, let's go see. Now, I don't know what we need for the mining modules here. Oh my god, this ship is so fucked up. We fucked it. we've detonated far too many rocks in close proximity. And we're about to do that again, of course, but for the lulz. Okay, shit, I need to go put another module on the front here. I'm going to take the surge off as well. And we're going to put a... we're going to put a stampede and a surge on. And then we're going to try and break this rock. Oh, shit. Alt-K. I forget this all the time. I wish I didn't need to do Alt-K. I wish the ship just knew me was me. So I just, you know, if I try and take something off, then... You know, it just is what it is. Alright, let's try that again. I like how the ship's in nighttime mode. I'm not even gonna have... I'm gonna have to bring yogurts with me next time. This has definitely been one of the slowest mining runs, I think, of all time. Alright, what we got here? Alright, Riga. Let's keep the Riga. Oh. Okay, yeah, you can't just take it off. Yeah, I thought not. Trying to get the angle right sometimes is always a little bit fun. Here we go, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. You got it. You got it. Go on. Oh, no. Sometimes you got to snap it. Sometimes you can't snap it. There you go. Bye-bye, Surge. I would say you helped me, but you were useless. Okay. We got a Surge. Let's put a fresh one on. Just so we don't have to come out again. Boop, boop, boop. Twisty turny. Okay. And let's get the stampede on. We've gone through so many of these, by the way. This has definitely been a... I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the repair bill is going to cost. Alright, there you go. I'm doing stuff for bad people. A man needs his blueprints. Angry. So you're all good. I get it. I get it. I forgive you. You have my forgiveness. Because I'm sure you're asking for it. Deep breath, everybody. Here we go. May we successfully mine the last rock of this run. It has been a mission and a half. But I feel like compared to where we started, we're actually doing quite well. Alright. Here we go. 50. 70. Again, we don't think this is going to work. 90. Okay, so we're fine there. Here we go. Stampede. Alright, we got nothing. Surge. We got nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, listen, we tried. But it's interesting, right? So again, a 30k rock with a Helix 2, a Riga C2, Stampede and Surge is not able to break a 29k rock. Now, let's try and move a little bit. You know, let's get silly with this, right? Let's drive tip to tip. That's what we're gonna do. Do I suggest you drive tip to tip normally? Hell no. But this is first day of patch, right? Or You know what I mean? Strictly speaking, second day. We are just curious about what a solo miner can mine. So in the future, we know as soon as we see a rock, ignore it, go off to the next one. We tried, right? Now again, this is also where mining gadgets come in great, right? Alright, if 34 doesn't do it, if this doesn't do it, then we'll know. We can at least say we've tried, okay? We can at least say we've tried. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I look forward to buying the mining gadgets. I do always feel a little bit bad when you hit these really cool rocks that would be actually pretty great, but like you're just not quite enough to break them. Alright, here we go. Stampede, nothing, surge. Hey, there we go. Alright, we got some surge. Let's see how bad. Alright, we're probably going to have to use all of our surges to break this rock. So let's just use all of our surges to break this rock. See if I can get away with not using another surge. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Holy shit. Okay, now also we've had some terrible luck. Absolutely terrible luck with the helix on Lindinium. So what we're going to do is let's go reposition the ship a little bit so that our side laser with the focus can take care of these easily. And then hopefully we should be able to get back to base before we die. Alright, there we go. Oh, I'm so happy we broke that, guys. I feel like we worked really hard for it. We deserved it. We deserved that. You know what I mean? We worked hard for it. Oh my god, you're going to have to put up with the red blinking thirst meter here. Apologies. Okay. Yeah, I am just ready for the spike here. Absolutely just ready for the spike. I know it's coming. Again, Lindinium has been a complete pain in the ass this evening.
Attack on shield.
Oh, we got our first bot of the night. That took a while. Here we go. Let's just refresh that. Boop, boop, boop. And ban. Boom. Blocked. Yes. There we go. Done, done, done. Alright. Let's pick up some Lindinium. We did really well. I don't know how much Lindinium is going to be in this rock, but less than 10 to go before we are chock-a-block. Oh god, it's going to make me break all these, isn't it? Ugh. Alright. See, I'm not sure here how a 4K rock is not getting absolutely just wrecked by my side laser. I just don't know. And it's just throwing me off. Everything that we've spent the last few years learning. Okay, we can leave that. Yeah, we'll just leave that one. This one... Let's just pick it up because it's in front of the other. That's fine. And then what's the other one? Not worth picking up. Again, the power is just so weird. I'm just not understanding. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's like it just seems so up and down.
Attack on shield. Extraction mode on.
It's almost an SCU a rock. Almost, but not quite. Alright, this should fill the boat. I wonder if they've got the player economy up yet, other than just sort of like spamming chat.
Attack on shield. Extraction mode on.
And again, I don't even know how good this lindinium stuff is. I mean, I'm assuming it's just not going to be good, you know? Okay, we've got 11. $66, $26, $54.
Storage full.
There we go. All full. And then where was the other rock? What was the other rock about? I can't even remember. Alright, anyway. My guy is about to dehydrate to death, so we should probably get back to base. Holy shit, 2.5 hours to do a single mining run. And I will remind everybody, we basically ran straight out to go mining, so we have been out for 2.5 hours. Now, I've taken two 5-minute breaks. So, you know, it's not been exact, but still. Alright, let's head it in. Didn't even do one Amazon delivery. What? Your whole thing is Amazon deliveries, Angry. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where Levski is. There it is. Look, we got 100 kilometers away from Levski. We spent the whole time mining. We didn't even. Nobody came to attack us. Nobody came to do nothing.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
So far, I've traveled 160 GM just for one mission. You better get the fucking. I wish you the best of luck, buddy. I wish you the best of luck. Alright, here we go. Let's see, can we get in? Alright, hang her up.
Landing gear down.
Our first 4.7 mining run. And we didn't die. I think we came close. And I do realize I said that before we landed. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, let's come back just a little bit. There you go. Alright.
Landing complete.
Let's refuel and repair. How much did this cost? 22k in repairs. Ugh. That cost a little bit of pennies.
Engines off.
Oh, I love the engine noises. They did a great job. How much further have you got to go before you finish your mission? Alright, I should be able to get to the refinery and back.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So long, Maul. You did a great service to us this evening. You let me blow up rocks all over you. We are, of course, just going to make sure it is completely gone before we leave. We are not nubs. We have played this game before. There we go. To customs. I do wish you could just go straight to the thingy. Also, why isn't Ravos' large hangar at the top of the list, right? Like, when do you ever go to, like, a numbered pad these days? Alright. Let's see. Did they fix the elevators? They did!
Stand clear of
Hey, that's pretty impressive. Alright, to the refinery. Let's go see how much... we'll just put it on slow burn because I have a 40k game tomorrow, so I'm probably not playing till Saturday next. Oop. Nope, keep going, keep going, keep going. I forgot. We're right down at the bottom. Alright. Is this it? Oh, did they move the... They're not in the refinery anymore?
the capsule now approaching the station momentarily. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Weird. Alright, so they moved the... They made a change to the refinery down here then. I was trying to pick up the body and take it with me. Alright, this must be the refinery. Okay, they've changed the refinery around. Ooh. Castra system isn't in game yet, but there should be a Castra jump point in Nyx, right? Interesting that the orange ball doesn't move across. I have no idea what it... Look at all these materials.
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
I've just picked up so much stuff. Alright, I think that's everything. It is. Do we still just do Dynix? Get quote. 15 hours. Yep, that works. And then, is Dynix still low speed, high cost, high yield? Oh, I didn't realize high cost. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming this is... So that's going to be 3.7 SCU, 3 SCU. We'll see. We'll see. And actually, hold on, let me do a quick snap.
Safety notice. Please follow designated
Just so I can compare this. So this is the first refinery run. Okay, screenies. 4.7 refinery run. Boom. And then we can see how many SCU we actually get at the end of it. Oh, that is awesome. Done. So that'll be ready in 15 hours, so I can check on that tomorrow. Let's see if they fix this. So it only shows the inert material. Yeah. Perfect. Hey, that'll pay for my beverages. Let's buy some a beverage. Misk. Let's put it in backpack. Okay. All I. Oh, is it all H? Yeah, there you go. And then carry. Boom. And then drink a yogurt to finish the day. I see nothing like that on the map. Now, I know that they turned one of the Nix gates into the Nix Levski gate. I don't know which one that one was, though. That they did that to. I know they did it to one of them. Here you go, let me take a look on the map here. Let me just drink this one more yogurt. This is my treat for the day. Oh, this guy is a big fiend for yogurts.
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching.
All right. Hey, Helix, how you doing? Alright, we got the Stanton Gateway, the Nix Gateway. Let's see. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Helix. We're trying to find the Nix Caster jump point. So that's the Stanton one.
Safety notice. Please follow
Now,
designated routes and refrain
from what I remember, Pyro doesn't normally connect to Nix. So they might have actually turned this one. They might have actually turned that one into the gateway. But there's also a chance, potentially, that the actual station... So I think you need to head here. I think you need to head to this Nix gateway. Maybe try this one, because I think they renamed the station, so maybe it's still just the same station. They've just put a new name on it. So I would go here.
Safety notice. Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Because it definitely goes to Stanton, right? So I think that's probably your best bet. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Dude, is that the one that you've just traveled so far? You've basically spent the last hour flying around? Or is this another one? Oh, man. Well, yeah, fly there, dude. Fly there. It's the only thing I can think of. And then cross fingers. Oh, dude, that sucks. Well, yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for you. All right, though. Well, listen, I need to go get some dinner. Well, dinner. It's 9 o'clock. I'll probably just have a light snack and a cup of tea. I tried the box mission once and went all over the place. Oh, my God. It's so funny, isn't it? Like, 3 steps forward. I think so far the mining's been pretty good this patch. Again, I'm on an amazing server. I'm on a 30 FPS server, so you know things are as good as they're gonna get. However, man, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long I can keep playing this. So basically the idea is next is to try do the mining missions for the reputation, and then we'll see if we can get a see if we can start working on some of the reputation. I don't know how much. So this is the thing, like I'm acutely aware right now of fatigue with Star Citizen. Like I'm trying to sort of stay energized to try and play it. I am struggling a little bit here and there. We'll see how long this stuff takes me. But I think, like I said at the beginning of the year, my hope is when base building drops, I think that's a good enough reason to sort of jump back in. So we're going to be in probably for the next couple of weeks at least. Just to stick around, do some mining, see if we can't get some blueprints and make a couple things. I think that would be cool. We spent a long time grinding out those missions to try and get the Allied Aid or whatever it was, to try and get the machine, the doohickey, to do it, which apparently we don't get anyway until next patch. I'm not going to look too hard into it. I imagine you could just buy it in-game at this point. Anyway. Yes, there's mining missions now, Helix. So basically under contracts. And then it's under... Oh, God. Which of the missions is it under? I'm not even sure which one it's under. Where did you drop it off, Angry? Did you go to the Nix jump point? Not the Nix, the Levski one. Yeah, Nix. Sorry. You went Nix Stanton. Okay. Okay. Cool. Good. Well, I'm glad that worked. So yeah. So apparently there are mining missions, and basically with the mining missions, it asks you to go and find a certain resource, and then you go get that resource. Now, I am assuming you need to be in a specific area. Obviously, Levski is not that area, so we might have to head back to Stanton to do it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, I'm going to go. I gotta take a rest. My eyes are getting blurry. Thank you for everybody that jumped in. Great to see you, Angry. Next time you'll get your blueprint, make sure you post it on Discord so I can see which cool thing you got. And then let me know what resources you need for that stuff. I'm happy. Again, I have no designs on any of this stuff, so anything I can do to help you guys, just let me know, and I'm happy to throw the resources your way. I posted on Discord what I'm just refining, so you can see what I have. Not roughly how much I'll get, but you know what I mean. Okay. Whoa, that was a single mining run in 2 hours and 20 minutes. That is kind of crazy. We'll see if planetary mining next time is different. So, never underestimate my economical optimization. Well, I've got a little bit of corundum. I got nothing else. I got absolutely nothing else. So yeah, so we'll see. But I think next time, so I'm going to be on Saturday, probably in the morning. And then I think what we'll do is maybe we'll head to Hull 1. And then we'll do some, I'll pile everything in to the C2. Oh, not the C2. We'll just take them all. We might as well take them all. I'll pile what I can in to my bags. And then, yeah, we'll head on over to Hull 1 and try and do some missions. I think that'll be fun to see how those look. But, okay, folks, listen, again, thanks for jumping in. Great to see you again, Helix. Great to see you, Angry. Lexi, everybody else. Wunderbar. Great to see you all. Have a wonderful night. We'll chat soon. Bye now.